Just in case you didn't know, Garchomp is a god.
Lyrics coming at you with supersonic speed.
What's up, Ocean? You got Matt here, coach of your Montreal Milotics, bringing you our Week 3 battle for the IBL. Today we're facing off against the Lawrence Talonflames, coached by Garchomp the God. Make sure you go check out his side of the battle, which will be well, his channel will be linked in the description, so make sure you go check out his side of the battle. He went really in depth with it, and he actually live commed it, so it's really cool. I'm actually recording this pretty late on Sunday night. I kind of have to. I got stuck. Exam season. What are you gonna do? Anyways, let's go over our roster. This is gonna be kind of quicker because again, I don't have that much time. So let's go over what our opponent could bring and what we actually could bring. So our opponent has a roster of Tapu Koko and Latios with Z-moves. He's got Bisharp, Emboar, Gourgeist, Super, Seismitoad, Xatu, Mega Gyarados, Garbodor, Buffalont, and Rhydon. While we have Excadrill and Blaziken with Z-moves, T-Tar, Tangrowth, Florges, Mismagius, Uxie, Porygon-Z, Samurott, and Mega Ampharos. Now, let's get into what we actually brought. So, to start off, we have here Pantene Dream, our Mega Ampharos here, with enough speed so that at +2, we should be able to outspeed, I believe, I could be wrong here, I believe it's the Latios. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Don't call me because I had this match a long time ago. But we have HP Grass to deal with his Rhydon. We then have T-Bolt and Dragon Pulse, which should deal with the rest of his team. The rest goes into, obviously, into our special attack and our HP. We then have an offensive Florges here. This Florges set puts in a ton of work against his team. We have Moonblast, Psychic, Energy Ball, and Calm Mind. Enough speed to deal with an Adamant Bisharp. This thing is a monster, guys. Seriously, no one expects a modest Florges, and this thing hits really hard with powerful moves like Moonblast, Psychic, and Energy Ball. We also have Calm Mind to get up a little bit of extra boost in stats just in case he wants to switch out. So that's that. We then have a Scarf, Porygon-Z, Adaptability, Tri-Attack, Trick, T-Bolt, and Ice Beam. Not the best in the world, but it could put in a lot of work, especially if his Gyarados gets the +1. That thing is such a threat. That thing, honestly, if he gets the +1 or +2, it just demolishes my entire team. Moving on though, we have Littlefoot here, our T-Tar, EQ, Crunch, T-Punch, and Dragonite. After +1 from D-Dance, we pretty much just win. So that's that. He really doesn't have much to deal with this thing, especially once the Rhydon is lowered. And what else might be problematic for this thing? Rhydon, not Gourgeist, it's fine. Seismitoad, that's it. Seismitoad is the big one. I feel like Seismitoad could just come in, absorb some crunches, and be happy, but what are you gonna do? Moving on though, we then have Doug here, our Excadrill, Ghost DMZ with Shadow Claw. We have EQ, Iron Head, and Sub. Sub is there because I feel like he's gonna switch out into the Gourgeist to try and take some ground moves or the steel move, and we can just set up a Sub on that switch. So that's that. And then finally we have our Mismagius here. Sticks here. It's at level 100 because it has HP fighting, and I want to make sure that the Jenner, who was it? It was Derp this week, I believe it was. So shout out to Derp, thank you, buddy. So I want to make sure that we didn't have any funky IVs for hidden power fighting. I want to make sure that we could take advantage of the new mechanics of hyper training. So we have hidden power fighting, Shadow Ball, Energy Ball, and Memento. Actually, I changed that. I believe I changed it from Memento to Will-O-Wisp because I want to Willow the Gyarados, make it, because it's such a big threat. Anyways, we then have the Culver Berry because at +2 at max health, a Mega Gyarados cannot OHKO us with Crunch if he is Willowed. So I'm gonna change this right now. It's actually Will-O-Wisp. That's my bad. Anyways, so that is the team, guys. I will be back in a second with the actual battle. Let me know who you think will be the MVP. Our Ampharos, our Florges, our PZ, our T-Tar, our Excadrill, or our Mismagius. So far, we are 2-0. Our opponent is 0-2. Let's get back with the battle. Okay guys, I am back with the battle, the replay actually, and as you can see, he brought the Garbodor, the Mega Gyarados, the Gourgeist Super, the Rhydon, Latios, and the Emboar. Now the reason I did not bring Tangrowth is because the Emboar is just a free switch and it just completely obliterates me. That thing is such a threat, and honestly, I hate it so much right now. So, I'm looking at its roster, I'm thinking, okay, Mismagius is probably my best lead. I don't want to lose my Culver Berry early, but I know I can probably put in a lot of work because it's so powerful offensively. I have brought in a nasty plot Mismagius and just like been ready to set up turn 1, but I went for the talks. That was week 1, I believe. I think Mismagius put in a lot of work, so I'm gonna lead off with that thing. Excuse me, and hopefully we can dent his team. So, we are being challenged by Garchomp the God, aka Austin. Make sure he's at decent speed. Okay, so he's gonna lead off with Landfill, his Garbodor, and I lead off with my Mismagius. I don't know what he's gonna do here, so I'm gonna switch out and just go into my Excadrill, predicting him to go for the T-Spikes, and then me being able to kind of like rapid spin him away, I guess, or I don't know, he can't really touch me, so I'm gonna go for the Sub. That was my plan, but he switches out into the Rhydon here. So really interesting double on its part, I guess. And I'm gonna switch out back into my Miss Maggie's predicting the rocks or even the earthquake. And you're gonna see right here, he actually goes to the earthquake. So it's really cool. We get to the free switch back in, and we have a much more favorable matchup. I go for the Shadow Ball here, predicting him to switch back into the Garbodor because, I mean, well, like, Energy Ball. So he goes to the rocks here. So good play on his part, matching up his hazards. And I now go for the Energy Ball. And of course, he switches out and goes into Landfill his Garbodor. So, well, that kind of sucks early on. But anyways, we get a roll, and Shadow Ball's a 2-hit kill from here. So I go for the Shadow Ball here. And that first did about 20%, this did about 40%. So we're good to go. That shouldn't have mattered, the special defense drop in there, as he goes for the Toxic Spikes. And I'm going to go for the Shadow Ball one more time, and this will take out Garbodor. And the best part is, we are at full HP. Yeah, we have 2 layers of hazards on our field, being rocks and 1 layer of T-Spikes, but he now sends in Atrocity, his Gyarados. I'm going to click Will-O-Wisp here right now. He goes to Intimidate, he gets Intimidate off, and now he's going to be able to break the mold because he Mega Evolves into this beautiful Mega Gyarados. I'm going to go for the Will-O-Wisp. The Willow is the best play here by far. I go for the Willow, and this should be able to really cripple him. He's going to have to get the +3 to be able to OHKO us with the Crunch, and I don't think he's knows I'm Colbur, so the right play honestly would be to go for like the Waterfall or the Earthquake, because that would kill me, I believe, at +2. I think it should at least. Anyways, I'm going to go for the Energy Ball here. Energy Ball does about 50% to him, and as he goes to the second Dragon Dance, I'm happy because Energy Ball will come out, and this thing will do a ton of damage, even though Gyarados is super bulky on the special side. So we do about half to him. He's completely in range for our Energy Ball next turn. He goes to the Crunch, we pop our Colbur Berry, and look how we live this hit. That's awesome. We guarantee live that hit no matter what, and we went for the Energy Ball and we take out the Gyarados. So Miss Maggie is coming in clutch. He then sends in Landfill, which is actually his Gourgeist. He actually nicknamed it Landfill as well. He goes to the Shadow Sneak here. I just decide to sack it off. This thing dies on rocks, and I don't have a spinner this week, so I decide to just sack it off. I now go into Pantene Dream here, and this thing does not want to take a Dragon Pulse at all. Nothing on this team wants to take a Dragon Pulse. Everything is 2-OHKO'd by it. Some things might be OHKO'd by it. Latios. So I go for the Dragon Pulse here as he sends out his Rhydon. Now the best play was probably to go for the Agility, but I was kind of fearing the Trick Room because in a mock battle someone brought the Trick Room against me to deal with my Mega Ampharos, and he kind of was worried about Agility set, and it worked out for him. So Dragon Pulse comes out, and this is a roll to take him out. As you can see, we don't quite get it, but I can just go for the Dragon Pulse one more time and finish him off right there because, I mean, well, it's like, what, 10% for toxic damage, 12%, whatever it is. That's all that we have to give up there with knocking that roll. It's not a big deal. So that's 1 kill for our Mega Ampharos here after picking up, I believe, 2 kills last week, or 1 kill, I'm not sure. He sends in his Glorious here. I don't know what he wants to do because, I mean, he just switched it out to the Rhydon. So I go for the Dragon Pulse here. If that does 60%, he goes for the Leech Seed. And if he has Protect, that would suck because, I mean, he would gain back some health and then Protect and then gain back some more health, and it'd just be a pain in the ass. We lose a lot of health and we probably go down to that. So he goes to the Shadow Sneak now. That shows me obviously doesn't have Protect, and that is a decent amount of damage. Dragon Pulse comes out and takes out the Gourgeist. So we are sitting here, I believe it's 5 to 2. Yeah, 5 to 2. He has his Latios and his Emboar left. He's going to send in his Latios here, and I'm just going to sack this thing off. There's no point in me staying in, switching out and sack this Mailsoft off. I can now go into my T-Tor for free. I'm pretty sure he's Scarf. I don't think he's going to be, like, because he doesn't get a Z fighting move. So I'm going to go for my Dragon Dance here. It's my best play. Rocks and Poison, of course, that sucks, but I'll still be out of range for 2 hits of Toxic. After my Dragon Dance, I'll be able to OHKO everything he has left. But he reveals the Waterium Z, and that's like, oh, is he Surf or Waterfall? I'm pretty sure he's Surf. Do I live that? Yeah, I should live that. I live that 100% of the time. Awesome. There's actually a roll for me to be out of 1 range of, or for 1 hit of Toxic. So hopefully we get that. And great animation there. We go to 17%, or 17 health. We go for the Dragon Dance, and unfortunately it's going to cost us a point of differential. I should have just gone for the damn Crunch there. We would have taken this thing out, and instead we go down to the round of Toxic Poisoning, which really does suck. So what are you going to do? T-Tar comes in, just sets up Sand, and now I go into my Excadrill, and I have to make a decision here. Do I want to predict him to go for the, to switch out, or do I want to just go for the Ghost CMZ? And I go for the Ghost CMZ just to take him out because, I mean, Iron Head's going to do a ton of damage, and we do have the Florges in the back, which can live any hits and then KO him. So I just go for the Never Ending Nightmare here. Look at this beautiful animation. I love this Z move, just exploding. Oh my god, that's awesome. Anyways, I haven't made the thumbnail yet, but hopefully that's it. Hopefully I just have that one. He sends in Zodiac here, his Emboar, and we will outspeed this thing. Hopefully he's not Sash. If he is, he'll go down to Sand. I go for the Earthquake here, and the Earthquake will come out and clean him up. So our Excadrill putting in the finest of work in the second battle. So basically we sent in everything except for my PZ and my Florges, and Florges was something I really wanted to use. Unfortunately it didn't really work out. I'm going to move this back here just so it looks more professional. Wait, oh, no, okay, I'm bad at this apparently. Wait, yeah, I'll keep like this. So Basically we had a really good match. We had a really good prep going in, so shout out to my front office for being able to help me out a lot with that, to all the mocks that we did. I was really kind of worried about this matchup because of that Embolor and because of that Mega Gyarados, but I'm happy that I was able to like be neutralized, I guess. They each didn't pick up a kill, which is amazing. But we move to 3-0, and just letting you know, guys, I'm still undefeated in Wi-Fi leagues. I've literally never lost a league match I've had on Wi-Fi, which is crazy. But yeah, so we are 3-0, guys. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to let me know by liking the video and subscribing if you haven't already. If you do subscribe, welcome to the ocean. Also, make sure to follow me on Twitter. We are closing in on 100 followers on Twitter. Also, make sure to join my personal Discord server. It is called The Ocean. It is linked at the bottom of, well, it's linked in the description of every single one of my videos. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you all next time.